Have you ever heard a story that made you happy yet sad at the same time? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your educator agent with eXp Realty, and today we are going to talk about a beautiful yet sad story. But before we get started, I need you to subscribe to the channel because I will continuously come to you with real estate content that will help you with your purchasing needs. Okay, so the other day I was at lunch with a girlfriend of mine and I absolutely love her. Years ago, she's 42 now, but she started investing in real estate at a very early age. And in our conversation, she was telling me about one of her rental properties that she's had for 15 years. No biggie, right? But the interesting thing is that she has actually had the same tenant for 15 years. So she is telling me about how wonderful this tenant is, but they have a little bit of a problem. The tenant now wants to purchase the home, but guess what? My friend doesn't want to sell it. She purposely bought that property when she was about 28 years old so that it could fund her investments, fund her retirement, fund her dreams. And although the tenant has been there and has been gracious and has been a great tenant, has taken care of the property, at the end of the day, the owner is the one who makes the decisions. So I was sad for the tenant because I really wish, I'm happy that she finally wants to become a homeowner, but I'm sad that she didn't come to that realization a lot of years ago. So actually, let's do the math. Let's say that the tenant's rent is $1,500 a month. That's $18,000 a year. And she has been in that home for 15 years. So that's $270,000 that has gone to the equity of the property that she does not own. So y'all, I just wanted to share that story because if you are an investor, can't be mad at the friend who owns the property, who made that choice when she was very young, and now this property is going to fund her dream. She's going to have this equity to do a lot of things for her future. Unfortunately, the tenant is not going to have those same opportunities. So this is what I'm saying to you. Use that story. If you are the person who's thinking about investing, go ahead, invest in property. You can use it for a multitude of things and it will be cash in your pocket in the long run. But if you are that person who is a long-term renter, really begin to think about your future and what that looks like, okay? Because here is the reality, is that at any given time, your landlord can go up on your rent. At any given time, your landlord can decide that they're going to do something different with the property, and you have paid all of this money. If you are an adult, chances are you're paying to live anyway. So at least make your money work for you. My suggestion is to get with a licensed real estate agent who you can trust, who can help get you on the path to home ownership. And I get it. I know life happens to a lot of people. Credit isn't always perfect. Sometimes there are barriers to get us to home ownership. But if you really look at the statistics, the average person in my credit counselor's program is 5 months. So you could very well be 5 months away from home ownership. And let's think about it. Even if it takes longer than 5 months, if it takes 3 years, if this person who's been renting from her for 15 years, if it would have taken them 3 years to get their money together and get their finances straight, they still would have been a homeowner for 12 years. So go ahead, do the hard work. Let your story be the happy part of the story and not the sad one.